in the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Henny man, I need you to smile for the I need you to do a big smile for the hold on, let me move my camera. There you go. Had to give you a big smile real quick so I can get the get the thumbnail made. But yo, man, it's your boy West Coast. We live in the building. Let me make sure we are live on your page, Henny man, because I think I might have turned it off earlier on when I did my other show. Let me see. When I do my shows by myself, do you want me to turn it off or do you want me to just?
Oh shit, just put it on there.
All right, for sure, I got you. Hold on. Let me give me 2 seconds. I'm about to get your page on right now. All right, bam. All right. Let's see if it'll let me reload it. Hey, but what's up, everybody? It's your boy West Coast. We trying to figure some stuff out. All right, there we go. Henny is sitting. You should be getting the stream right now. So that was my fault. Sorry about that. All right, so yo, man, it is your boy West Coast. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? This is the Friday Night Power Hour, man. The Friday Night Power Hour with West Coast Cowboy and Henny the Moore, man. This is call in Friday. So we gonna talk about it tonight, man. We're going to be on here for about an hour and a half, man. So everybody's going to be given an opportunity to talk about what they want to see in tomorrow's game. That's the only question that we asking today when we call in today. When I put the call in line up, the only thing I want to know is, what do you guys want to see tomorrow? What do you need to see to make yourself feel good about this Dallas Cowboy team? You know what I'm saying? So I got my cousin on here. I got my blood cousin on here, Henny DeMore. From Henny DeMore Sports over there where he banging at. Appreciate you. And then a shout out, give a shout out to anybody that's watching on your show, right on your page, my boy, or on YouTube if you see.
I got you.
All right, let me see. Ooh. While you do that, give a couple shout outs to some people on my YouTube, if you don't mind, if you have it up, while I put together this this thumbnail real quick. But yo, man, Cowboys versus Chargers. I want to see it in the comment box. Start putting it in the comment box right now. What particular do you want to see tomorrow in Cowboys versus Chargers? Put it in the comment box, and then we're gonna talk about each one. You feel me? It's your boy West Coast. We got Henny DeMore up here, and we're gonna get this thing popping. Before we start though, you know we gotta pay some bills, man. So let me go ahead and say what's up to some very important people in the comment box, man. Appreciate everybody that's watching right now. Let's see what we got in the comment box over here. Man, so let me go ahead and say what's up to some very important people. Hey, 215, you kind of early on the call, but give me a couple seconds. Let me shout out everybody in here, and then 215, I'm gonna let you talk, okay? Give me 2 minutes though, okay? Is that cool? 215?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you. My boy said, hey, West Coast, you said the phone lines for us, so hurry up and get on what you got to get on so I can tip my taco. I heard you. Expeditiously. All right, let me go. Let me pay the bill so I can get to you, 215. Because 215 said Friday is for the fans, man. What you doing, West Coast? Quit talking so damn much. Here we go. Let me get through this song. Let me get this. All right, so Latasha, what's up with you? Letitia, what's up with you? Cody M, hit that star button. Lewis Winslow, hit that star button. Who else we got up in the building? Real Speaker. What's up, my boy? Real Speaker. Hit that star button, my boy. Appreciate you for hitting that star button. Who else we got up in here? Let me see who we got up in here on YouTube. Henny DeMore, who you see on YouTube? We got over there. Talk to me. Who you see on YouTube over there?
Man, there's 8 folks watching and sold and tapped in with us, man. They just look.
Shoot, I heard that, man. Hey, all 80 y'all, man. Come on, man. Stop being weird, man. Say something in the comment box so we can say something back. It make us feel weird when we know y'all looking at us, man. We know y'all looking at us. Ain't nobody saying nothing. You feel me? Ain't nobody saying nothing. But yo, I'm about to jump right into this call because Friday is for the fans. So let's get it. 215, it's your time. Talk to me, man.
Hey, what up, West Coast? This is Zoe from Seattle, man. What's going on?
I'm good, my boy. You said from Seattle?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that boy up there in enemy territory. Go ahead, talk.
Man, but real Cowboys fan out here. But no, I just want to see. I want to see Dallas run the football, man. I want to see these starters get some snaps in too as well.
Okay. My boy said he want to see these starters. I don't know if the starters are going to get any snaps, so I don't know if they're going to be able to hook you up on that one. But I want to know, is there anybody in particular that you want, not necessarily it's going to have to be a backup, bro, because I'm going to tell you the starters aren't going to play much tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So give me a guy that's not necessarily a starter, but someone that's intriguing, somebody that you want to see. Talk to me.
Yeah, I was pretty interested in was it Rico Dowdle? He ran the ball pretty hard last week, and I want to see. I can't remember his name. Number 30, D back.
Deron Bland. 717. You up next? Yeah, Deron Bland.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also these backup quarterbacks, man, because it's not looking too good. We're going Will Greer. We're going to see Will Greer tomorrow, so hopefully that's a good thing.
Okay. Well, shoot, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, two of them names that you said, you know, for sure, Will Greer is gonna play. I definitely feel that he's gonna play tomorrow. And I think there is definitely a battle right now for the backup quarterback position. So, you know, Will Greer is going to be a guy that's going to be active tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I am actually kind of excited to see him too, because, you know, this is what I've always said, man. You know, teams that are serious about, you know, winning Super Bowls and going deep in the playoffs, they just don't put that on the back of their starting quarterback. You also going to have a backup quarterback just in case. Because, my boy, listen to me, 215. Being a Cowboy fan, you already know. Everything that can happens always happens to us.
Definitely.
Like, you feel me, bro? Like, tell me, bro. Like, that's just our life, bro. That's just our life. Like, that's why I tell fans, like, we almost got to prepare for – I'm not going to say the bad word on but we almost got to prepare for the BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to prepare for it because it happens to us. You feel me?
Absolutely.
My mama always said, take 2 pair of drawers just in case. You feel me? All right, my boy. Hey, you a platinum caller, man. Anytime I see that 215, I'm going to answer that phone call, man. Hey, I appreciate you for calling on. We're going to be on here for all night for a little bit, man, so make sure you call back, all right?
Definitely. Y'all two have a good night, man.
You too. Hey, appreciate you, my boy. Hey, that's a real run the damn baller right there, man. Hey, 717, it's your boy West Coast. Tell me where you calling from.
West Coast. Calling you back from Harrisburg, man. I got some things we got to get back settled on here, man.
All right, talk to me.
So I just want to know this, right? You know, everybody been talking about getting the run game back together for the 2022 season, right?
Yeah, like the Temptations. We bring them all back together. The Isley Brothers, we all coming back together, man. Everybody.
This is what I want to know, right? This is what y'all failing to realize as fans. We can't believe in that. How are we supposed to be Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Aaron Rodgers running the ball?
Explain that to me. Explain that to me. I know where you're going, but explain that to me. Explain that to the nation so they can kind of understand where you're going.
I'm on live with him. This is my man, West Coast Cowboy. What I'm saying is this is how I look at football. You can't survive in a league where everybody's trading for weapons and getting the most weapons, and we're talking about we're going to take it back to a 1996 I formation. Zeke as a fullback, Tony Pollard back there. Yeah, and run the ball, and we're gonna make it to the playoffs running the ball. Do y'all really think that's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else not see what's wrong with this?
Hey, hold on. I gotta give him something.
So I have a witness here, and I really don't know what you're going through this morning.
Look at man. Say my man out there cooking right now, man. He's 717, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. I'll tell y'all, man. I am not handpicking these calls. These callers are calling in, and this is what the nation is talking about, man. The nation wants to know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What you're saying is very, very factual. It's very, very factual. You know, the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion, you know, this is my thing. I want to run the damn ball because I think it's best for the Cowboys. But I do hate the fact that now we're in a position where we have to, because I'm not the type of person that likes getting made to do something. I like to have options. You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to pick between blue, red, or green. You know what I'm saying? But I believe running the damn ball is the best option for the Dallas Cowboys. But I don't like the fact that we stripped ourselves of everything that gave us options not to. Because Dak can throw the football, and people do be hating on Dak. You know what I'm saying? That young man can throw the football. And I'm not even saying I want to run the damn ball because he's not a good quarterback. I want to run the damn ball because the numbers say that we're freaking unbeatable, bruh. Like, we're 11-0. Go ahead.
It's that, right, bro? But look at Kellen Moore's offense. If we're just gonna be real Dallas fans, we're going to tell you the truth. Kellen Moore is not a good offensive coordinator. There's no schemes to the run. Everything is straight up and down the middle. There's no
I'm stating facts.
no nothing. The offense is dry. It's bland. The offense is bland, if we're going to be honest. We know what we're going to do on first down. We're going to hand it off. We don't have I'm just being real. And then we're paying a guy $40 million to be our quarterback. But now we're talking about we're going to run the ball? Now we're going to run it? Somebody got to make it make sense to me because I don't know the glorious Cowboys. I've grown up for these last 23 years with the Cowboys who've been mediocre. That's all we are to me as a 500 team. And this is why, things like this, because it's 2022 and we want to run the ball.
Well, this is the thing, man. This is the thing. I mean, running the ball for the Cowboys is best for us. You know what I'm saying? It might be archaic. It might be real. You know what I'm saying? Real boring, real Kawhi Leonard-ish. But the thing about the Cowboys is this.
I love Kawhi.
Yeah, I love Kawhi too. But you know what I'm saying? His game is not as flashy. You know, it's not what you consider a flashy game. You know what I'm saying? It gets the job done though. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying about the Cowboys. We are built to listen to me. If we were built to pass the ball, then we would have Amari Cooper, we would have a CeeDee Lamb, and we would have another dude. And I'm not talking about just a Michael Gallup. I'm talking about another dude because teams that are really want to pass the ball, they protect the things that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to protect what you do good. You know what I'm saying? But the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion, when you get rid of Amari Cooper, you instantly tell me you're not really trying to throw the football. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm Kellen Moore, there's no way in hell I'm getting rid of Amari Cooper if I really want to throw the football. So that's why I say, and then think about this. Your first pick in the draft this year was a guard. You know what I'm saying? Guards are for running the football. And think about this. Who was the biggest signing that you did this year? Your tight end. So it's like, unfortunately, I mean, I know we may not, and that's what I've told fans too. Listen to me. Y'all got to trust me on this one. Running the damn ball is not fun. I get it. It is boring. It is not going to get you a bunch of fantasy points. It's not going to, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You're going to be, but listen to me. At the end of the day, the results you're going to get is 2016. Because in the 2016, the Dallas Cowboys were as a heavily run team. Matter of fact, we only had one receiver that even had 750 yards, and that was Dez Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Dez didn't even have 10 touchdowns. Like, Dez Bryant realistically wasn't really a Pro Bowler that year. You know what I'm saying? But the run game. Go ahead.
Because, 2016, now, mind you, that's when I'm like, okay, that's when they was rookies. 2016, Ezekiel Elliott was an elite running back. We're talking about 6-7 years ago. I was in high school in 10th grade. I'm 22. Just turned 23. That was 6-7 years ago. He's not that no more.
Okay, so what makes you think that Zeke's not that guy no more? Tell me that, because I think that's the issue. Because can I ask you a question? If you were to feel that Zeke was that guy, would you feel comfortable us running the ball?
You said say it again. Hold on, say it again.
I said I want to know what makes you think that Zeke is not that guy.
I don't think. Listen, when I say Zeke, like, don't get it confused. I think Zeke is a solid back. If you understand what I'm saying, we can use him in short goal line situations. You know what I'm saying? Even to carry them short yards. But Zeke's not explosive anymore. He's not explosive. If we're gonna go play like 2016, we need Tony Pollard and another explosive back. Because we ain't gonna be able to beat nobody just grinding the ball out. The line's not. I just don't think we're gonna be able to constantly pound and ground and beat anybody in 2022 because you got Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen scoring in 30 seconds. Literally, they scored in 30 seconds.
But
we can't even score in 17. So you think we're gonna run the ball down somebody's throat and win? I just don't see it. Not with Zeke. Not with Zeke because they're paying him what $90 million that contract was. So they're trying to force feed him the ball. They really don't even want to give it to him. You know what I'm trying to get at here. They don't want that dead cap space. Okay.
So let me tell you something real quick. Is 47 yards an explosive play? Is a 47
that's explosive.
A 47-yard is a 47-yard run is an explosive play. You would say that?
Yeah, that's explosive. Yeah.
All right, Zeke had a 47-yard run this year. I'm gonna tell you. No, hold up. Let me say something. It was also versus the number one rushing defense in football, and he broke off a 47-yard run, the second longest run of his career. He broke off this year. Now, hold on. I'm going to tell you. Zeke is still the same dude. You want to know why? Because if you go look at his yards per carry, Zeke still averages the exact same amount in the best year if he ever rushed. Go look at the best year. If you want to compare Ezekiel Elliott to 2016, go compare him from last year. The only difference from Ezekiel Elliott from 2016 and last year is the carries. Ezekiel Elliott still had 1,000 yards. Hold up, he still had 1,000 yards. He had his second longest run of his career last year. The longest run of the longest run of Ezekiel Elliott's career is a 53-yard run that he did. Was it 53, Henny? I like to be factual. I think
61 actually.
I'm sorry. The longest run of Zeke's career is 61 yards, which he had as a rookie. The second longest run of Zeke's career is 47 yards, which he had 6 months ago. So for someone to say that he's not explosive, I can't buy that Zeke is not explosive. What I can say is this though. If I have listen to me. I got this bomb sound effect, right? Boom. You just saw it go off, right? No matter how explosive it is, no matter how explosive this is, if I don't click this button, you know what the bomb button does? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to tell you the difference between Ezekiel Elliott, his rookie year, and now is his rookie year, he was averaging getting 22 carries a game, 22 to 23 carries a game. Now Zeke is at 11. So it's like the difference is that's 10 carries. But if you look at what Zeke did with those carries, he is the only running back in football that was known to have a torn PCL that still rushed for 1,000 yards. And I think fans sleep on the fact that Zeke had double-digit touchdowns last year. Like, I think you guys can, like, we can, like, think about this. Who else had 10 touchdowns on this team last year?
Nobody.
Okay, so then my question is, it's like what Lil Wayne said about drinking that syrup. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne said, I drank that syrup, man. I got a Grammy. I got an Oscar. I didn't drop 3 diamond albums. Everybody trying to find out what's in this cup. You know what I'm saying? I might need to drink more of what's in this cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's saying Ezekiel Elliott is falling off. To be honest with you, nothing is changed about Ezekiel Elliott except for the person calling the plays. He still averages the exact amount of yards per carry. He's still getting double-digit touchdowns per year. He's still playing every single game. I don't see how that guy slowed down. You know what I'm saying? At worst, go ahead.
I see it. Listen, right? I see the value. Like that's why I said he's solid, right? And that could be me being biased because you heard me start off by saying I don't think Kellen Moore is the play caller. You feel me? I think Kellen Moore is in shambles. He's a mess as a play caller.
That's agreed. I agree with you on that too. And I agree with you on that.
We all do.
I don't even know how he got the job. You went from backup quarterback.
Oh, we can tell you how he got the job because they wanted him to have the job. That's how. So that's why. He was not qualified. He did not have he did not have no interview process. He wanted the job because Jerry Jones wanted him to have the job. And
yeah,
that's
I don't get that. He's not a boy wonder. He didn't wonder us nowhere. You couldn't even wonder us to a playoff when we were supposed to have the best offense, and we can't even find momentum in the first half. I noticed that way too much. But I was saying about Zeke, bro, you got a point. All right, bang. If you look at it like that, I never looked at it like that. You feel me? I never looked at it like I see his attempts. I mean, not his attempts, his yards per carry. I've seen his attempts, and I know they go way down because he did start getting trigger happy. But it's like I never seen a running back though like really just get better in year 8 though. Which running back has just and I've been watching football since I was 6 or 7. I mean since Wade Phillips was the coach. I'm about 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a running back get better after that 3-4 year spurt. Which can you name unless they were an elite level running back where we saying they're going to the Hall of Fame? I've never seen a running back just get better.
Hey, I'm gonna agree with you, and I'm gonna tell you something crazy. I 100% agree with you. But I'm going to tell you something that actually works out in Zeke's favor. And Cuzzo, remember we was just talking about this the other night. Mm-hmm. And you already know what I'm about to say. I'm going to tell you, the Cowboys really haven't given the ball to Zeke over these last 2 years, right? This is the best example I can use. And if this example goes over your head, I apologize. I know the caller is going to feel this because I feel like my boy, he's from the HOOOD like me, so I feel like he going to get this when I say this. But some folks ain't going to get this example, but if you just Google it, you'll understand what I'm saying. When people go to jail and they get like life in jail, they come out, they go to jail when they 20, they come out when they 50, right? They been in jail 30 years. They skin and their body is still fresh. Why? Because they've been eating, They've been working out. They ain't been putting no impurities in their body. Why? Because technically you're in an ice box, aka prison, right? The Dallas Cowboys have theoretically almost put Zeke in an ice box over the last 2 years. My cousin's gonna give you some amazing stats, but I just want to steal one real quick. Did you know that in 2017 Zeke ran the ball more times in 10 games than he did in 17 games all last year? Think about that. In 2017, Zeke only played in 10 games. Why? Because he got suspended for 6.
Yeah,
He
that 6-game suspension.
had a 6-game suspension. He ran the ball more in 2017 than he did in 2021, and he played 17, technically 18 games, including a playoff game. Cuzzo, throw me a bone on that, man. Let the fuck. Hey, this is a good ass call too. That's why I'm letting you go too. Cuzzo, what's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, man. Like, that's the only thing with Zeke. You know, you can't expect Zeke to be the guy when you don't give him the ball. There were multiple games last year where he had under 10 carries. They gave this man the ball 9 times one game. You can't do anything with that. So, you know, it's more on that they don't actually use Zeke than Zeke not being a good back. Because every year you can look, he's had 3 years where he had 300 carries and he's broken 1,300 yards every single one of those years. 2 of those years he was the rushing champion. He was a Pro Bowler every one of those years. But you know, like the past couple of years, he's had like 240, 230. He's not getting the touches he's accustomed to. If you just start back giving the Zeke the ball about 17, 18 times a game, and he averages the same amount of yards he's been averaging, he's going to have a 1,300-yard season.
To be honest with you, like, I ain't even trying to like gas up Zeke because he's my running back, but what he's doing is low-key amazing because he's actually getting 1,000 yards with less carries. What he's doing is harder because, like, he's not getting 27 carries like Jonathan Taylor. He's not getting 31 attempts like Derrick Henry. He's not getting that. Zeke didn't. I don't think there was one game this year that Zeke had 20 carries. Was there a game this year?
I can look real quick.
If it wasn't before week 6, it didn't happen. You ain't even got to look in the whole season. If it was not before week 6, it never happened. D4 Prez, hey, call in, bro. You a good dude in the comment box. You always be saying, all y'all folks that be having good ass comments in the comment box, call in, man. Let's chop it up. Let's talk for a minute. Adam Gushaw, what up, boy? Auntie Cortez, call me for a minute. Mac Pups, call my boy. Call me, man. We be in the comment box in the chat room chopping it up and going back. I don't argue with people that support me. We have intense fellowships. We don't argue. It's just a fellowship, you feel me? Like me and my gal, we don't argue. We just have intense fellowships. That's what my dad told me. Tyrone Church says Frank, Adrian Peterson, Frank Gore, Tiki Barber. Like Zeke, like that's the thing about it though. Like Zeke hasn't been really running. So the cool thing about it is it's preserved him as far as injuries. And it's preserved him as far as, what's up, Ken Rowe? It's also preserved him as far as straight up production. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like while we talk about that, man, let's talk about this Tony Pollard being used in the slot, man, because
he had 2 games. He had back-to-back 20-yard games. For the Carolina game, he had 20. And in the New York game right after, he had 21. So,
and we won both those games.
And he had 100 yards both those games. So he had 143 yards in the Carolina game on 20 carries. He was averaging 7.2 yards a carry. And then in the New York Giants game, he averaged 5.2 yards a carry and had 110 yards.
Yep.
And that's right when he got hurt.
All right, you know it's Fan Friday, so let's go. 318, talk to me, your boy. It's your boy West Coast. You live.
What's up, Wes?
What's up with it, man?
I'm gonna chime in on this Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott crap. I've been a Cowboy fan my whole life. I'm 37. The difference between Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, Ezekiel is a way better back because he's a complete back. Now I watch every Cowboy game. I record it and I go. No, you come with me. I record it and I go back and watch it. If you look at the games, almost every time Dak took a big hit, Tony Pollard was in the game, he cannot pick up run blitz. He can't pick it up. Every time they blitzing, Pollard can't pick that up. Now you go back and look at those same games when they have Zeke in the game. Zeke picking it up every time. I just seen Zeke sacrifice his body to protect Dak. Tony Pollard's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. I haven't seen him do that yet. And people talk most noise about Zeke. If this dude is not this, he's not that. Why he always in the top 10 in running yards, even when he got suspended 6 games?
Hold up. You know you about to get something for that. Hold on.
I'm stating facts.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate with Zeke getting. I mean, this guy has been proven year after year, playing hurt. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the same offensive line we had. I mean, and one thing I hate about the Cowboys fan, I don't get the organization. You can have a guy playing left guard all 3-4 years in school, played the best position, left guard, left tackle, guard, whatever. Then we give him to the Cowboys. We put him in another position. I don't understand that.
Yeah, man. I mean, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Fans, I just don't know, man. You know, the appreciation for Ezekiel Elliott, man, is just it's crazy, man. You know, and that's why I tell fans, like, it's more than just being a complete. That's why they say Zeke is a complete running back. It's not just saying he's a running back. He is a complete running back.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I want everybody to see. That's what I want everybody to see. It's like the Cowboys do stuff I don't understand. I don't understand like the organization. I don't understand like the way it's going. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Collins. I'm gonna get off. I'm talking about La'el Collins, right? I'm from Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, big LSU fan. La'el Collins played guard for LSU, right?
Yeah.
And last year we had a problem with guard. We had what's his name? Holding all the time. What's the dude's name? He went to Miami.
Connor Williams.
Holding all the time, right? So I'm saying, okay, almost every time Zeke break up a big run or we get a big play, it's coming back because of Connor Williams holding. I'm like, okay, and when Collins was suspended, they stuck still right there, and the ball was a dog. The ball was a beast. So I'm saying, okay, as a coach, I was like, man, let me try this in practice. Let me try this in a couple of games. Let me put La'el Collins back at guard and put Steele right there. Let's see what we can get. But they didn't do that. It's like I said, it's a difference between watching football and knowing football. Like, you can just watch this shit all day and don't know nothing about it. You got to, like, I played. So I'm sitting here saying, okay, if Tony Pollard this guy, why don't you put Tony Pollard and Zeke in the backfield together? They don't have to be an I formation. It could be split back.
Yeah.
But I agree with what the guy said about the offensive coordinator. He went to Boise. He played for Boise. So he passed first. And if you know football, the reason why Tony Pollard looks so good when he get the ball is because 9 times out of 10 when Tony Pollard's running the ball, it's 1st and 10. Now, playing football and knowing football, you'll notice first down is one of the hardest down to try to figure out because I can run this sucker or I can throw this sucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I got Tony Pollard in the game, 1st and 10, the defense they're not playing to stop the run. They playing the pass because they don't know. They in some type of zone to see could they figure it out. So of course he gonna bust in. He gonna bust about 10, 15 yards. Now Zeke in the game. Now everybody knows Zeke in the game 9 times out of 10. Zeke running that ball. I'm gonna put 8 up in a box.
Yep.
I'm gonna put 8 up in a box. I'm gonna stop this run because I know Zeke is in the game. But do our offensive coordinator try to mix it up and do type of plays that that give Zeke the space? I feel like Zeke still got it. I feel like Zeke's still explosive. I just feel like we need to do better game plan. Man, West Coast, I promise you guys, everybody who know me, I don't go to the bars. I don't go to nowhere to watch Cowboy game. Either I go to that stadium or I'm at home watching. And I can call the plays. I can call the plays because it's so simple. That's why Dez looked so bad. They made Dez look bad because you had him in one position. So you look at the Odell Beckhams, you look at the Cooper Cupps, you look at the Adams, all these receivers. They in the slot, they're on the left side of the field, they're on the right side of the field. They stayed in one spot.
That's true.
And now, and everybody says I love CD, but CD got to show me something. CD got to start dropping that ball. CD, you want that one receiver? Now it's time to prove it. because Amari Cooper to me was a top 5 route runner in the game. So you won't have eyes on him. Now that the eyes are gonna be CD, we're gonna need you to produce CD.
That's
And
true.
we don't need and people talking about bringing Odell in. Bring Odell in for what? Odell, he got the same. I think he had the same injury that Gallup had. So
He
we don't need
did.
him.
He do.
So
He did.
That's why I just want to call in and tell everybody stop all the hate with Zeke and just learn football before you say somebody is not good, somebody is sorry, somebody. Like if this like you said, look at the amount of carries he had. He's still averaging like 4.4 yards, I think it is. It's 4.3 or 4.4 yards a carry with less carries. I can't remember the last time Zeke had 28 carries in a game or 30 carries a game. You know
He
what
ain't
I'm
had
saying?
30 in a minute.
He ain't. I don't think it's
He
been.
ain't
I
have,
believe
he ain't
it's
have
been-
30. He ain't have
it's been
30 all
about
year.
4 years.
He ain't
I
had
think
30
it's-
probably since like 2017.
Yeah, I think it's been about 4 years.
He had 2
Yeah,
games
and
out of,
then,
and
you
then
know-
8 out of 18. Think about this: out of 18 games this year, he had 2 games where he had 20 carries. I'm gonna tell you this right here. If you told me at the beginning of the season that Zeke is only gonna have 2 games this entire season where he's gonna have 20 carries, I would probably think you had a losing team.
Bad. I remember one game, third quarter, man was at 8 carries. I couldn't believe it.
Shoot, I can believe it. But hey, man, I got one more caller coming in, man. You definitely gonna be able to call back in, man, on that platinum list, man. When you see that call in, my boy, please hit that line and call us in sometime, please.
I got you, my boy.
Appreciate you, sir.
Hey, West Coast. Before you grab the next caller, let me just interject this real quick.
Shoot, let me just let 530. You are up next. Just give me 1 second. 530. Call back. I accidentally removed you. 530. You were up next. Call back in right now, please. I apologize for that. I accidentally took you off. 530. Call back in, please. Go ahead, Henny.
Yeah. So hold up.
You guys are watching Fan Friday, man. You already know what it is with West Coast Cowboy and Henny DeMore, man. The phone lines are on. We only taking phone calls. That's what we doing. I need a female to call, man. I love talking balls to these dudes. I ain't gonna lie, man. But come on, man. Where my Cowboy ladies at?
All right, but yeah, this about the carries, man. Like, Derrick Henry got hurt, right? He only played 10 games all last season, right?
Yeah.
So tell me why he only had 18 less carries than Zeke, who played the entire season.
Damn.
18. That's it. And this is the crazy part.
So
People
Derrick Henry had the amount of carries Zeke had in 10 games and Zeke had in 18.
Yep. And then you
Wow.
look at it further. There's not a big difference in their yards per carry. Derrick Henry was averaging 4.3 yards a carry. Ezekiel Elliott was averaging 4.2. So theoretically, if they get the same amount of carries, they would have just about the same amount of production.
Same yards.
They would have just about the same amount of production.
Hey, I got 530. 530.
What's going on?
Man,
good?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you know how it is, man. I'm over here. Listen to me, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm over here.
Smoke weed every day.
And I pushed the wrong button, man. I pushed the wrong
It's
button.
all good.
Go ahead, talk to me,
I'm
530.
popping up with 2 times in the chat, man. I'm on this YouTube. I'll be doing this Cowboy stuff too. So I just wanted to chime in real brief.
You do Cowboy content?
I do.
Okay, what's your channel? When you
it up with 2 times.
chop it up with 2 times, where can we find you at?
You can find me on YouTube, and I'm on Twitter at KRW55.
All right, for sure. He says so you can find him on YouTube, Twitter, and 3 miles away from any local Dallas Cowboy event. He gonna be there. He gonna own it. Okay, so talk to me, man. Talk to me. What you got for me? Hey, this an audition too. This an audition too. Don't think you ain't interviewing either. Hell, you mean? Hey, we got you interviewing. Hell, you mean? Well, I always need another voice on this show. Let's go.
It's good. I just wanted to chime in, man. Like, I just wanted to add in, like, you put Zeke on the Colts, put Zeke on the Browns, put Zeke on the Titans. He can do that, if not more. What can't Zeke do? He's a complete running back. You can name me any other running back, and I can name you something Zeke does better. Zeke can catch the ball downfield. He can catch it out the backfield. He's a hell of a blocker. You want him running in tackles. Like you said, when you gave a stat about him, about his longest run, he still got that burst in him. He still looks great.
Hey, I kind of set him up, huh?
So our identity needs to be Zeke and his defense. That if you want Dak at his optimal, you want him at his best, Zeke got to run that damn ball, and we got to play some defense. Man, Dak got a whole bunch of unproven wide receivers next to him that ain't never had any meaningful snaps in the NFL. Only thing we got is CD. Gallup don't come back till later on. Do you really expect that them wide receivers is really gonna come into their own, and you really want to rely on them wide receivers? Hell no. You know what I mean? We need to run that ball. I'm not saying that they can't contribute, but Tony Pollard, I like Tony Pollard though, but he need to be playing a little bit more slot wide receiver. He don't need to be we don't need it. Zeke need to touch that damn ball. He needs 20 carries and like 5 catches a game. If I'm just being real, he need to be at the end of every goddamn game until Gallup come back, then we can ease it. And then our problem is that we don't open it up. We need to be throwing that ball deep. Sometimes you gotta throw it deep. Sometimes you gotta open up the pass to get that run game going. And a lot of the times, you know, I don't care what nobody say. They can talk about how Zeke lost himself all you want to. I bet you everybody and their mama know we need to choke Zeke out. We need to put 8 in the box. We need to choke Zeke out because we know that if we stop Zeke, even though Dak is still a good quarterback, he ain't gonna be at his best. So I just don't get the Zeke hate, the Zeke slander, because that man is still him. So, you know, I just want, and then also the coaching is holding him back for sure. I got a question of Philbin, you know, because, you know, it don't take no rocket science to know that when we, especially to go on the last caller we had, how the hell Still is balling. So how we not have Lyle Collins at left guard to fix that problem? You know, our center needs 2 big, strong dudes next to him because we know he out here getting pushed in the backfield. Connor Williams was getting pushed in the backfield. We needed 2 strong dudes next to that center, and that would have helped alleviate some of the problems that we had. But for some reason, I think he had something against Collins. But for some reason, he didn't want to make that move. And I don't get it. It's like, man, he gonna hold his back. Kellen Moore gonna hold his back, man. Look, if Kellen Moore can see, look, even though we lost Amari, we still got a little talent to work with. He still need to be using them tight ends. He still need to throw the ball to Z. He still need to throw the ball to Tony Pollard. CD need to take that next step. We still got a little something to work with. So if Kellen Moore can't get it done, man, then I don't know what to tell him.
Right.
I mean, to be honest with you, if Kellen Moore is a guru, this is where you show it. Because my thing is this, bruh. I'm going to tell you what made grandma a fool in that kitchen and why grandma will always be better than mama. Because, see, grandma, if I remember, only had like 2 pots. And grandma, if I remember, you know what I'm talking about, she only had like a little butter and a little sugar. You know what I'm saying? And I always had to go borrow something from the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? She ain't have Amazon deliver straight to your house. You feel me? Ready to make. She ain't had none of that, bruh. She ain't have go online, print up a recipe, and just do exactly what the recipe say. She ain't had that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, if you really that dude, this is when we need to see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can really be anybody when you got, you know what I'm saying? When you got all this. But if you really the guru, the creative genius, this is when we going to know it. It'll be after this season where they should crown you that. Because just taking good talent and doing the obvious, man, it's like the dream team, bro. Come on, bro. The dream team, America's best basketball team. Come on, bro. Like, it was great, but they didn't lose a game. They didn't lose a game, nor did they they didn't win a game by less than 35 points. You want to know why? Because it was the best in the world, bro. Mm-hmm. Who remembers the coach? I remember the coach, but most folks don't even remember the coach. You want to know why? Because I'm pretty sure he had to do too much coaching. You know what I'm saying? You show your greatness when the talent is diminished. You know what I'm saying? When the talent is diminished. Think about this. When he had top-tier talent, we still saw flaws. That's why I think fans are just like, I'm done with Kellen Moore. Hey, real quick. Hey, man, that was a great call. Hey, that was a great call, 530, man. Anything you had to say before you get up out of here?
Oh no, man, just go Cowboys, man. Hey, man, I need that bowl, man. It's been too damn long, man, since we sit over there and taste. Like, man, last time I was in the bowl, man, I was over there saying goo goo gaga, man. I need a championship, man.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Man, I don't. I feel like Cowboys win. Yeah, man. I mean, just man, I know I'm gonna cry. I already know I'm gonna cry. 530, that was a damn good call. You definitely platinum list. I'm gonna get you up out of here though. Make sure you call back, double back on me, hit that spin the block on me, my boy. 312 from Chicago. What's up with you, my boy? Tell me 731, you're next. 731, you're next. Let me undo. All right, 312 from the Shy. What's up with you?
Oh, what's up, young fellas? No, actually, I'm from Chicago, but I'm calling y'all from Rio de Janeiro right now, man. Okay. It's raining down here in Rio.
Okay, we got some. Okay. Oh, I wish my life was your life. unless you on the run, OG, because I know it's two reasons why folks go to Rio. Unless you on the run. If you need a package, don't trip. I got you, OG.
I live down here now, man. I made the move 10 years ago. I live down here now. I got a business and all that. But real quick, two things. One point is people are sleeping on Zeke. Zeke's the same cat. You know, he had only 237 carries last season. Like you said, he had 10 touchdowns. Our offense has changed. You know, people be on Zeke because he got the contract, but that's all business. You know, they think he's supposed to be running for 2,000 yards every season. They don't understand it. They don't understand football. And the biggest problem that we have as Cowboys, I've been a Cowboys fan since 1972. Been to all the Super Bowls the Cowboys been in. Our biggest problem right now, if you look at it, is our offensive coordinator on offense. We haven't had a good offensive coordinator since the 90s. And I say that for a fact because the Cowboys lead the NFL in players drafted that they release. They go to other teams and either become all-pro players or win Super Bowls because we do not use our talent properly on offense. Our offensive coordinator, he can call plays, but he can't draft up a game plan. And what that is, that's a recipe for a disaster. If you can't put your talent in positions to win, you will lose against teams that have the same talent or better. And that's been our downfall the last 3 or 4 years. If you look at it, it's not that teams just be dogging us out. We got, what did Zeke say when he went to Cabo? And they said, hey, Zeke, you missed training camp. How you going to learn the playbook? Zeke said, we only got 5 running plays. We're running the same 5 running plays we had under Scott Linehan. The same mess don't work. You know, it's the exact same setup. It's the exact same play call. So our biggest problem is it's a waste of talent because the talent is never used properly, man. I'm going to get off this phone, let you young brothers keep chopping it up. You ever get down here in Rio, look us up. I'll hook you young brothers up with a place to stay and come down here and enjoy what we got to offer, man. Y'all have a blessed day and go Cowboys.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I love that because he already asked me. He already answered what I was about to ask, man. I was about to make sure we had a place to stay, man. I'm trying to go out there, man. And, hey, is OG still on the line? You still on the line, though, sir?
I'm going to pop up in your information, man, because 2024, actually, I'm one of the partners in a new professional American football league that's going to be starting up in 2024. It's like spring football, but our spring is y'all winter. So we're going to be kicking up with 8 teams down here. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to go over to Dubai and pick up some money from my boys over there to get us launched up. So you guys be looking out for us. I'll send you some information, get you guys some gear and all that as well. And I'm going to pop some information into your info site, all right?
Ooh, I will be coming to Rio, and my wife is not going to want to come to Rio and cover no football, so that is going to be a boys' trip. And that is all we're going to talk about on air. OG, you had better get in my inbox, or I will be looking for you, sir.
I will get in there.
Get
in there.
All right, appreciate
it. All right, man.
Go Docky's Playground. Coast bandwagon is still free. Well, we ain't finna jump on that, man.
I heard that. Hey, man, real quick, I got to pause the show because, man, listen, we got 55 people watching on YouTube and only 28 likes, man. I need you guys to keep it 100 with your boy, man. You know you guys are having a good time. We only been on here for 44 minutes. I know it feels like forever, but we only been here for like 45 minutes. I need you guys to hit that like button, man, on YouTube. The only way my content's going to be able to grow on YouTube is if you guys hit that super chat, and if you guys also hit that subscribe button and that up button, that like button, man. That message is really important on YouTube. So I need to make sure that you guys are hitting that. Make sure you guys hit that. Make sure you guys hit that. If you have not already, go right now, man. Go right now. Go right now. Go right now and hit that thumbs up button. I need everybody to hit it right now. We're at 37. I'm at 58. Appreciate you, my boy Steve. My boy Steven, look at that. He a real Cowboy fan. You feel me? He came in. He was having a good time. You know how it be when you be having a good time, having a party, and they be like, hey, man, you forgot the car ticket. Oh, dang, my bad. And then my boy went back to the door. He stamped his ticket, came back, and his seat was still there. Yeah, I need y'all to be more like Steven Oler, right? Oler? Oyler. We need to be more like him. You feel me? And also be more like the people who already did it too. If you're on Facebook right now, we got 49 people in the comment box right now, and we are sitting at 12,000 stars. He says, why YouTube be playing? Man, you know how I be, man. I'm new on YouTube. It's not that they playing. It's that I'm new on YouTube. That's what it is. It's me. It's your boy West Coast. I've been playing with West Coast. I've been playing with YouTube too long, and now I had to play catch up. You feel me? So, yo, I got another caller on the line, 731. Hey, man. We had 39 likes, man. By the end of this call, man, I need us to be at 50, man. Come on, man. We need to get 100 likes on every video. That's the only way we're going to grow. Let's go. 731. Let me know where you're calling from, man. Talk to me about tomorrow's game. Talk to me about tomorrow's game or whatever it is that's on your mind, man. It's Fan Friday.
Hey, West Coast. What's up, my friend, man? This is 4D, man. I'm in Tennessee, man.
What's up with you, OG?
Man, I'm going to tell you now, I get off the subject for half a second. But I'm going to tell you something, my friend. You had me crying, laughing the other day, man, when you was talking about those Hoochie Daddy shorts, man.
Nah.
You had me rolling, my friend. about the short etiquette, man. That was a good one. I like that.
Hey, I felt like it needed to be said, like, you know, every now and then God puts things in my spirit that just got to come out. You know what I'm saying? He says, you are the conduit that I'm going to use. So, yes, if you're a grown-ass man, your shorts need to be at least, they can be no shorter than above you. If you're looking at your kneecap right now, I need you to take your thumb right now. If your shorts are bigger or too shorter than your thumb right here, you might be going into that hoochie daddy-ish, and we're not doing that over here. You feel me? That's all we got to say. You know what I'm saying? But 4D, what's your thoughts on tomorrow's game, man, of this Cowboy team?
Hey, man, you know, a couple of things, you know, I've been checking out, man. It's practice how you play situational football. Did we learn anything from last year? 2-minute drill. Give the ball to the ref and not the center. In a 2-minute drill, every time Dak threw the ball or they got the ball, what did they do? The first thing they did was gave it to the center. Then the ref had to run, touch the ball, and then they could hike it and run a play.
Facts. I mean, you know, that is something, situations like that, those are anything like that, that is a coaching.
Right. That's what they are taught. So that's
like,
why
that's coaching.
Exactly.
That's either what they're taught or what they're not being taught.
And I put that squarely on Kellen Moore. I mean, we need to get on the point that Kellen Moore is young. Kellen Moore's been in the system now for a while. He was like in a assistant role for a while, and then he became the offensive coordinator. I mean, you learn from mistakes. You learn every year. We got kids. Our kids are supposed to learn every day. Mm-hmm. So why is he stuck in a stagnant and not willing to progress? We're taking our players. I mean, we take our players before our players get paid. Before they get paid, they're lights out. The star on their head is shining. But then once they pay them, it's like they devalue, but they don't give them the ball anymore. I mean, we talked about Zeke. We stopped giving Zeke the ball. It's like we put Zeke in a hibernation chamber and put him on the shelf for the last 2 or 3 years. wide receivers, we paid them, and what do? We stopped targeting them, but before we paid them, they got targeted. I don't understand that.
Henny, what's your thoughts?
I agree with that, though. Once they become about money, they have a tendency of devaluing the player so they can, move on from them and at least try to, legitimize why they move on from them. Because, Amari Cooper didn't have a problem getting the ball until recently, until after he got paid, like he brought up. A lot of these guys are getting replaced by cheaper guys or aren't necessarily better than them. And, it's for a lot of times it's for non-football reasons. Amari Cooper was sent away for scraps just because of a vaccine that they are no longer mandating players to take.
Facts.
So
that has no bearing on 2022.
Has no bearing at all. Saying like he could never have to look at a vaccine again, and he could be playing for you right now because you really didn't save it. You really didn't save any money. You have the $20 million still, but you still need a receiver. So technically, you made your team weaker for no apparent reason because you save money that you're not even spending. So that's my thoughts on that. So like I do agree with him on that. And yes, Kellen Moore has been in the system a long time. This is going to be his 4th year. If Kellen Moore was a player and he was still struggling going into year 4, there would be no questions about if we were going to move on from him. Right? We don't give players this much leeway. And Kellen Moore is over 11 guys on the offense. He's over a whole personnel group. So it is easier to replace an offensive coordinator than it is to go down the line and replace all these players. Because like you were saying, he was barely scoring points when he had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. Think about what we had. Amari Cooper was a 1st-round pick. CeeDee Lamb was a 1st-round pick. Ezekiel Elliott was a 1st-round pick. Dak Prescott was a Rookie of the Year, multiple-time Pro Bowler.
Tyron Smith, 1st-round pick.
Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, 1st-round pick. You had an offense loaded with 1st-round talent and guys who would have been picked in the 1st round. Because Lael Collins would have been a 1st-round pick, not for his legal issues. So you had all these guys with 1st-round grades and 1st-round pedigrees on your offense, and you could not score points when you actually needed to. He inflated his numbers to get lesser talent. He dropped 50 on the Redskins. He dropped 40.
He dropped 100 on the Eagles.
Yeah, he dropped 100. Let's add it all up. He dropped just about 100 on the Eagles. But when it's time to actually play a good team later in the season, he couldn't score any points against Kansas City. He struggled to score points. He really struggled to score points against the Patriots. You think about it. We had a defensive touchdown that made the score look a little bit better than it would, but the offense still didn't top 30 points in that game. So this thought process that we were really the number 1 offense when it was time to actually play playoff caliber teams and put up points to win games, we could not do so. Look what happened in the playoff game. We scored under 20 points.
Yeah.
So that's my thought process on that. They should have been moved on from the boy.
Or at least get him some help. But, hey, 4D, I appreciate you for calling, man. Make sure you already know what list you on, so make sure you call in every time you see that number up, sir.
Hey, West Coast.
Shoot.
West Coast. I got something else I just want to add. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of hard because we on this time delay and y'all talking and y'all stop talking. Then, hey, but why are we putting Gallup on a pedestal? You watch more film than I do. I don't watch as much film as you do. I'll admit that. But can you tell me what has he done in previous years to make us want to warrant to give him such high praise like Michael Gallup is the savior when he gets back? He wasn't the savior before Amari Cooper. He wasn't the savior doing it. Look at it. It took CeeDee Lamb to come in and expose Michael Gallup because when Gallup was the number 2, Cooper came in and out and did more than he ever did.
Yeah,
and also, Also, my final thing, I'll get off. I'll let you guys finish chopping it up a little bit. What I want to see tomorrow, I want to see better execution, less penalties, and when we get into the red zone, don't get in a shell. Don't act like we're in a horror movie where like we've never been there before, and the play calling just bogs all the way down where you turn it to pass happy. You got an offensive line that's really built to run the ball.
Facts.
Anyway, hey, I'll get off now, man. Hey, appreciate you, man. Henny, man, keep it going, man. Cowboys, I'll be watching the game tomorrow. NFL Network all the way. I'll let you guys like.
Appreciate you, sir. I mean, I think he's just kind of summed up how the nation feels as a whole, man. I mean, it's time to put up a show. It's time to put up a show. Is 4D? Is this you? Wait, let me see. 856.
I think he's just kind of something.
856. Turn me down in the background, my boy.
It's time to put up a show.
You.
There you go. What's on your mind, sir?
Oh, you already know, West Coast. We talked about it the last time we was on here. Like I told you, I'm in Philly, Jersey, and D.C. Nation, repping for my Cowboys. You know what I mean? But like you said, I was a major opponent, just like you was, about, come on, put Tony Pollard out on that field. Like, you can't tell me that you are an offensive coordinator and you see his talent every day, and you couldn't get him out there on the field to make no plays. Like, he should have been out there 2 years ago with the same. Just imagine if they would have used him when we had Coop, along with, putting out there, Wilson. We wait for things to die in order to try to bring things back to life.
That's true.
It's like, no, you when we was at best, you should have had things going so, but you wanted to be bland. You wanted to be that white person's chicken. And now it's like, I want to know, our defense is going to hold us down.
Yeah, they are.
But do you think that we're going to average the same, or even if we average half on offense, it still should hold us down? Because our defense, I think our defense is not going to give up no more than 17 points.
I mean, I could say between 17 to no more than 20.
Yeah, look, I think they're better than last year. They were averaging 21 last year. They were averaging 21 last year, so I think they can definitely hold a team to 20 points this year.
Can our offense give us 21 points?
I don't know about that.
If you run the ball, listen to me. If we run the ball, yes. The reason why is because Dak Prescott, if you run the ball, that's going to open up play action pass. That means the play action pass is going to be better off the rip. Then also, if the play action pass is cracking, that means Dak going to hit you downfield at least once or twice. Also, you know what that also means? If the running game is running, that also means if we get into the red zone, Dak will more or less do what? He'll probably take it himself because the lanes will be open if you've been running. If you've been running, when Dak drops back in a red zone situation, he's going to see a lane, and that big old boy with them thighs is going to take it if you allow him to run this year. Last year, they didn't allow him to run it. I think that was between Dak, his agent, Jerry Jones, everybody. I think everybody was involved in Dak not running this year, just like I believe everybody's involved in him running this year.
Yeah, because my thing is like you said, Cole Beasley exposed them. You know what I mean? When they know your contract is heavily incentive, they, start not letting you down. They don't want you to reach those incentives. And it hurts, it hurts the team. It hurts us as fans. It's like, come on, we know y'all better, but you calling dumb plays. What the hell, what's on your mind? Like, why would you call that play?
I feel it. So what you want to see tomorrow in this Chargers game from these young boys that's going to play tomorrow?
Well, like what you was talking about earlier, like, the pass blocking, ass. Come on, run blocking, we beating their ass.
Yeah, it's like night and day.
Like your motto, run the damn ball. Come on, if you know your line is built for the run, run it. Stop trying to, trying to say, this is my offense and this is what I want to run. No, you run what is successful.
That's true. Well, shoot, OG, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Shoot, that was a good call, man. Anytime you see that 425 number on the screen, make sure you tune in and call in. I think the next time the phone line is going to be open is tomorrow I'll be at the game. So Sunday we'll probably do another call, and we'll let everybody call in on Sunday. But I appreciate the call in today, sir. And we hoping that tomorrow Kellen Moore takes this game serious, man, and we see a little bit more from him.
No doubt. But West Coast, one thing I remember you saying earlier, like, you might be coming my way.
Which way is that?
I heard you say you was coming to the Eagles game.
Oh yeah, that is definitely in the plans. You know how I got to work it all out, but that's definitely in the plan.
I'm 15 minutes away from the stadium.
Okay.
I live 15 minutes away from the stadium. We got to hook up.
For sure. I think it'll be some good content for me, so I might be really making a real push to go to the Eagles game.
All right. I got you. You come.
I appreciate you, sir.
No doubt, bro. You take it easy.
Good caller, good caller. The last two, so now I can go to Philly and I can go to Rio de Janeiro. Let's go. We cooking it up. Fan Friday. I'm loving it. What's your thoughts on that last call, Henny?
Yeah, man. Like, as for me, I know what he wants to see during this game coming up. They ain't been playing though. I need to see Tyler Smith play, man, because I've seen enough of Conor McGovern to know he ain't about me. He's been on the team for years and he still has not developed. So I don't know why he's even taking this amount of snaps. I don't know if they're still on their stuff about trying to cross-train guys. But right now, I need to see Tyler Smith playing with the guys that are going to start. It's getting too close to the start of the season for these guys not to be building a rapport by playing alongside each other in actual real game situations. So what I want to see is for Tyler Smith to actually play and play a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what we got to cut McGovern. It's not much. If he was the answer, they would never drafted a lineman in the first year. You know what I mean? In the first round.
And that's a lot invested in a player to then go back to the guy that you already had on your team.
Yes, because there was plenty of other things we could have picked with a first round pick.
Like a wide receiver.
Like a wide receiver or a defensive tackle or a linebacker. You know, issues we actually had, before the season started. Matter of fact, we shouldn't even have to have the draft a receiver because we should have had one on our team still, but that's neither here nor there. That should give me a headache every time I think about it. But yeah, man, that and I want to see if they are able to replicate their success against the run as well. Because last week they held them to like 1.5 yards per carry.
1.2.
So that's just insane. You know what I'm saying?
And it was like on 26 carries.
Yeah, so they did great against the run. I want to see if they can carry that over. Listen, we can stop the run, and we already have the level of pass rush we have. We're gonna be a very scary defense. So I just need to see them replicate that this game.
Yeah, man, and some key players that I want to. Well, actually, some key players in this comment box. Appreciate appreciate OG Tim Miller. Appreciate you, sir. He says if you're coming to Philly, he said he going too. I heard that. Shout out to my boy Donald Redu too. Appreciate you, sir. Hey, we had 2,000 stars. Can we get to 5,000 stars? We're only 3,000 stars away. Don't forget, everybody that sends over 2,500 stars will go home with a Run a Damn Ball hat. Also, you can also send that on Cash App too. You can also send that on Cash App. Hats are $25 plus $7 for shipping. And if you want to bless Henny DeMore, his Cash App is right there too, man. Make sure you guys take care of him. You feel me? But my boy Defo Press says I was mad on draft day, but I'm happy with Tyler. I'm happy with him too now. But my only thing that makes me upset about him is I hate seeing, all this rotation. And I like the fact that the Cowboys are trying to make him feel like he's earning it or like he's having to fight for it. But at the same time, I don't like it when it's at the point where it's detrimental to reps. Like he needs to be getting reps at the position that he's going to be playing.
Right. Because think about it. When the season starts, we already know that him and Tyron are going to miss games together. Tyron Smith is not going to stay healthy a full season. So we're talking about maybe 10 games where the starting line is going to actually play together. So he's going to need as many reps as he can get right now.
Yeah, and thinking about the fact that he only played 26 games in college and he's never played guard. So it's like it should just be number one priority in every aspect of the Cowboys is to make sure that this guy's getting as many reps as he can at the guard position. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
All right, man, let's look at some of these comments, man. I got about maybe 5 more minutes. We've been on about an hour and 15 minutes. I got about 5 more minutes. What's up, Craigs? We should have gotten a center. I mean, it's too late now. It's definitely too late now. Only thing we can kind of be upset about now is utilization. You know what I'm saying? D-Press says they sat Micah the same way last year, and he missed a whole year of college. Yeah.
And you know what? That was still detrimental because if the injury to DeMarcus Lawrence never happened, they would have never knew he was that good as a pass rusher, and they would have continued to play him as a linebacker where he struggled at. So they still mishandled that. It just so happened he had God-given talent.
Yeah, so, in the transition between linebacker and the transition between edge rush, the transition between linebacker and edge rusher isn't as great as the transition between guard and tackle. Those are two totally different positions.
Mm-hmm.
Like linebackers actually do blitz, you know what I'm saying? Which is what they did, how they created the edge rusher position. They just created a designated blitzer who was a linebacker. Then what did they do? They had turned that position into an actual position in the NFL. Name is what? The edge rusher. You know what I'm saying? Defo Press says he agrees. Appreciate you. Hey, Henny, man, let them know where they can find you at on your YouTube, man, because you got some folks that's really rocking with you, and I know they want to go follow you on your YouTube.
Yeah, man, it's Henny DeMore on YouTube. It's the same everywhere, man. I'm Henny DeMore on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, WordPress, and it's anywhere. Just type in Henny DeMore, HennyTheMoor, and you can pull me up, man.
Hey, YouTube, before we get out of here, we have 48 likes, man. Can we please try to get to 50 likes, man? The goal was to get to 100 likes. For the algorithm, it helps everything go smoother, man. So if you did not like the stream, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button on your way out, please. Facebook, I appreciate y'all for watching. We got to 2,800 stars. The goal was to get to 5,000 stars, but we appreciate people like Tim, my boy Donald Redu. Who else? Auntie Mara, Auntie Miss Cortez, appreciate you. Cody, appreciate you, all those guys who hit those star button tonight, man. If you please help us get to 5,000 stars. We're only about 2,200 stars away, and I appreciate you guys' shares for tonight. What we do on shares tonight? We got 82 shares. Like to get at 100, but you know how it be. Appreciate y'all. But yo, hey man, let's get. Hey man, I can currently see the like button going up. I thank you for all that, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, we out of here, man. You already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up.